Hello, boys and girls. It's time for our Mindful Moment Lesson 10. And this one is on emotions, creating space. Okay, now the last time we talked about when we get angry or really emotional, if we use our mindful moments, we can calm our bodies and our minds. And so today we're going to focus on the moment between where you feel the emotion and the moment you react. In the middle is where we do our mindful moment. All right, let's everybody get in your mindful body positions. Hands are on your knees, legs are crisscross applesauce or on the floor. Eyes are closed or looking downward. Listen to the sound of the bowl. Take a deep breath in and release. Again. And release. One more time. And release. Continue to breathe normally. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Any noise you hear around you, let it just flow over you and away. Focus on your breathing, your nose, your chest, or your belly, wherever you feel it the most. If you have thoughts come to mind, there's nothing wrong with that. Just tell the thoughts, you'll get back to them later, and focus again on your breathing, your nose, your chest, or your belly. Hang in there. Take a deep breath in and release. You may slowly open your eyes. Okay, I hope that helped you and you feel calmer and focused. I hope everybody's been well, getting all that schoolwork in here at the last hour. That's okay, you've got 1 week left. You can make it. All right, so we can be mindful of lots of different emotions. And I have some emotion cards to show you today. We all know what it feels like to be mad, right? Okay. And most of us have been sad. Have you ever felt jealous? Maybe somebody else got a better grade than you, or maybe they have a fancy new pair of shoes. What about disappointed? I know I was disappointed not to be able to finish the school year with you, but I will see you next week when you come to pick up all your stuff. Frustrated. What kid has not felt frustrated in math class? So I know you felt frustrated. Have you ever felt lonely? Some of you are feeling lonely now. You miss your school friends. What about proud? Maybe you were the one who got the A on the paper. Worried and anxious. I know a lot of you worry and you're anxious about lots of things. Your family, your school friends, your schoolwork. So mindfulness can help that too. And the last one is scared. Have you ever watched a scary movie? Yeah. So we have felt scared before. So with any of those emotions, we can practice mindfulness and it will help. All right. Creating space. I know I asked you last time how many of you have ever said or done something and right afterward you wished you could have taken it back. Okay. Well, that's this moment. It comes between the emotion and the reaction. That's where we want our mindful moment to be. So if you don't have the mindful moment, then you have these emotions and reactions interacting like that, and that's not good, because you're going to get hurt physically or emotionally, and so is someone else. So when we practice mindfulness, we're creating this space so they can't get to each other. So you feel the emotion like anger, you do your mindful breathing, and then you make a better decision on how to react. Okay, when we get angry, let's talk about what we do. How many of you yell? How many of you cry? How many of you lay down on the floor and throw a tantrum? How many of you just get really quiet and you don't interact anymore? We might throw things like a pillow, hopefully nothing that breaks or hurts anyone. We might push things over like a chair or a desk, and that could really hurt someone. So we don't want to have to go through that. That's all the reaction side. It's okay to feel the emotion, but we want to choose how we react. Okay, so let's talk about when you're happy. How does that look and feel? You're smiling, you're in a good mood, you're joyful. When you're scared, somebody jumps out and says boo. I love doing that with my grandson because he's always like, ah, like it's the first time. What about angry? You don't want that angry look from me, your teachers, or your parents, do you? Okay, what about excited? Okay, so we want those positive emotions to happen more than the negative. But we know the negative happen, and that's okay. It's how we react to it that makes the difference. Everybody has anger sometimes, frustration sometimes, disappointment, boredom. I know a lot of you have been bored staying at home, even though mom or dad thought of chores for you to do. There wasn't fun stuff to do with your friends. I get it. We feel happiness. Okay, all those emotions are natural. Mindfulness doesn't make our emotions go away. I wouldn't want that. But we can't control our anger if we don't know where it starts and it ends. Does that make sense? So if we were feeling really angry and upset over something and we could just make it stop, wouldn't we choose to make that stop so we didn't feel bad and take it out on everybody else? So that's what mindfulness does. It helps us be patient with our difficult emotions so that we can make better decisions for us and the people around us. Okay? Got it? So we are going to do a 1-minute mindful moment here to close out. And I want you to really, really try to either watch my videos, do mindful moments on your own, or you can use the apps Calm or Breathe. Okay? Everybody in your mindful moment body. Feet are on the floor. You're sitting crisscross applesauce. Hands are in your laps. Your eyes are either, closed or looking downward. Listen for the sound of the bowl. Take a deep breath in and release. Again. And release. Continue to breathe normally. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Focus on where you feel your breath. You may slowly open your eyes. All right. I hope you enjoyed that mindful moment today. don't forget, practice your mindful moments. Teach your brothers and sisters, cousins, and your parents. And then maybe you can all do mindful moments together. All right, I'll see you next time. Stay well.